are going to share with you some energy updates that are going to ultimately assist you in propelling yourselves forward into your new year, into your new cycle, which is going to ultimately unlock for many of you a wide variety of new themes that represent the blossoming and budding new interests, passions, and inspirations that are emerging within you. This is going to be a time where the dreams that have been in the background, the dreams of the subconscious, the dreams behind your dreams, this will be a year, this will be a time where that information is going to start to project outwardly. Many of you are beginning to see certain dreams coming to fruition. If you look at your lives, you will see that all things you have created first began as ideas. They might have been ideas that you very intensely, consciously focused on. These ideas may have been subconsciously focused upon, but nevertheless, all manifestations that you're experiencing in your life are the result of ideas that have densified. In other words, they are the result of dreams you have had. I am here to let you know there are many layers of self. The conscious self dreams, the solar self dreams. The lunar self, the subconscious self also dreams. All selves in between solar and lunar dream. You have many selves. You technically have 7 levels, 7 expressions of self, and an 8th that is all of the 7 put together as one. When all of these powers are integrated and are fully activated and are awakened, a higher expression of that 8 is generated, yielding a 9. 9 representing the highest number. 9 representing fully activated human consciousness. All 7 dimensions of the soul perfected and unified, equaling 8. And then this unified octave of a self creates a higher expression. The 8 becomes the 9. That 9 is the level of consciousness that you equivocate with that of an ascended master. Because the 9 represents the ultimate limit. You can go above, you can go below. You can accelerate infinitely up or down. You can deaccelerate infinitely inwardly or outwardly. All movements, all momentums, all possibilities are available to those whom have reached this level of consciousness that is resonant with the value of 9. That is the value of 2025. So for those of you that are focusing on ascension, for those of you that are focusing on merging with your inner deity, for those of you that are focusing on your immortalization practices, this will be a year where there will be many accelerations for you. For those of you linked to the power of 9, maybe you have a life path number connected to 9. Maybe you were born on a 9 day. It will be a very powerful year for you. For anyone that has lunar connections, lunar correspondences, it will be a powerful year for you. For anyone who has Martian correspondences, Martian connections, it will be a very powerful year for you. And this next part, everyone, please pay attention as it relates to contact. For anyone whom has Pleiadian connections, this will be a powerful year for you. And as it relates to contact, it will be a year where Pleiadian consciousness will begin to reach out in a much more overt way. So do be aware of this. They are humanoid. They are like you. Their craft are similar to your craft, not identical, but there are some similarities. They will give off a vibration that is human, yet is also transcendental in nature, transcendent in nature, ascendant in nature. The Pleiadians are similar to the Venusians. There are similar qualities shared between these groups. Yet the Pleiadians are a little more Martian. They are a little more lunar in their theme. And they are a little more Anunnaki in nature. They are connected to that lineage. So this year, 2025, will involve connections, correspondences, associations with those from the Pleiades. To prepare for this, pay attention to this day that is the 16th. Pay attention to the power of 7, the power of Venus, the power of your 7 chakras. Ensure that these 7 centers are aligned. Ensure that they are all in healthy communication and relationship with one another. If you were in our training Mind of Magnetism, you went through an exercise with us where we balanced these 7 centers, the front and the back, using the rainbow frequency of light, blending this with the aura. This is one of the highest forms of practice that you can tend to during this time of transition. Charge your 7 chakras with the 7 colors of light. Connect these 7 chakras to the 7 layers of aura. If you empower yourself with such energies, you are going to be a magnet for the celestial forces that act as the portal that will propel you to a higher timeline, a higher parallel reality version of Earth as you make your way through these seasonal transitions. Some of them you call holidays, but really it is the solstice point that acts as the most potent gateway that is approaching. So ensure that your energy body is activated. Ensure the layers of aura and the 7 chakras are communicating healthfully with one another. Furthermore, connect with your planet, connect with the Earth. Seek to dream with your Earth. What I mean is, you can sit with your back against a tree, for example, and you can start to have daydreams about your life. Oh, if I operated with this belief system, or if I used this strategy, or if I did things this way, oh, I might get that result. Oh, I wonder what it would be like if this happened. Oh, I wonder what it would be like if my past was different. Yes, you can have daydreams about yourself. With your back against a tree, go into the daydream state. But what I'd like for you to do is zoom out. Imagine that you are not yourself. Imagine that you are the tree watching you daydream your life. And as the tree, become inspired. What dreams do you have as a tree? Some trees, hundreds of years old. They possess within them so much knowledge, so much memory, so much power. As this tree, as this greater self, look at the human you. See your life from the tree's view. See Earth from the tree's view. See humanity from the tree's view. This is the view I am suggesting for all of you, because it will help you to see past yourselves, beyond yourselves. The reason people alter their minds so much is because they are looking to transcend their own perspective. So with this exercise, you can transcend your own perspective and you will see new details about your life. Remember, trees grow towards light. Trees are inclined to bear fruit. They are inclined towards generosity, towards kindness, towards evolution. So when you put your mind into the tree, when you review your life from the tree's view, you will see your life in a way that is very natural, in a way that is oriented towards goodness, self-acceptance, and higher light. So any limits you as a human hold, any value judgments you place on yourself that block you, that pull you down, all of those things, if you can go into the tree's view, you will be suspended from these things. There will be a disassociation from them. You'll be slightly removed from them. And that can allow for you to actually dissolve them very quickly. Because when you can see you're outside of something like a negative belief system or a pattern, that moment of recognizing you're outside of it strengthens the new neural network that creates the new you, whom is free from such things. So whenever you have those moments of recognizing you have disentangled from something, you're outside of a dynamic, you're no longer bound to it, that moment of recognition empowers the new you, it empowers the new self, and empowers the new direction. So use the power of nature. Use the power of your 7 chakras to keep yourself stable, balanced, and aligned with whatever it is that you deem to be your highest priority for life. Life involves you, it involves your community, it involves your planet, it involves your solar system, it involves the cosmos and beyond. Think of this relationship you have with life as life. And think about how your gift, your special gift, has the ability to ripple out and affect all forms of life that you are connected to. Imagine that network of living beings across time, taking the energy that is your gift and then mirroring it back to you. Think of how expansive your life shall become with that kind of network mirroring your own generosity and heart-based sharing. This shall be your future if you choose to make this your present moment. We thank you for receiving this. We thank you for receiving all of the gifts that are in the store, that are overt and obvious, and that are subtle and occult. But this is a time of gifting. This is a time of dreaming, planting seeds into the subconscious that will grow into trees of life, yielding the fruits of life, containing within them the seeds of life. The cycle will continue. Those seeds of life that are the new belief systems, the new programs, the new motivations, these seeds will then be planted in the soil of the subconscious, and the process continues. When you align fully with the frequencies of life, when you align every cell in your body with the life force, you become a free energy machine. You become a positive energy generator. And there is no limit to the heights you can soar to. There is no limit to the imaginative goals and dreams that you can accomplish.